This example was a released New York State 7th grade state test question, and it said, what is the exact decimal equivalent of 7/12? So basically, convert 7/12 to a decimal. To convert a fraction to a decimal, you want to use long division, but remembering how to set up the long division can sometimes be tricky. So I had a student show me this trick. Take your fraction 7/12 and pretend you're tipping it over. As it would fall, your 7 would land more to the right and your 12 would land more to the left, until finally the entire fraction was on its side. Your 7 would be to the right, your 12 would be to the left. So when you set the division problem in this case, your top number is on the inside of the division box and your bottom number is on the outside. So even though we're dividing, multiplication actually plays a pretty big part in solving this. So I'm going to start by listing the first 9 multiples of 12. Okay, when I multiply 12 by 1, I'm going to end up with 12. 12 by 2 is 24, 12 by 3 is 36, 12 by 4 is 48, 12 by 5 is 60, 12 by 6 is 72, 12 by 7 is 84, 12 by 8 is 96, 12 by 9 is 108. Okay, so already when we're starting off, the 12 does not fit into the 7. If you have 12 people and only 7 chairs, not everybody can fit into a chair. So I already have to say 0, and I'm going to start off by putting a decimal there and there. I'm just going to extend this because I know it's going to be a longer problem. All right, so now I'm going to add a 0 here, and I ask myself, how many times does 12 go into the number 70? So I'm going to take a look over here, boom, and here I have 2 multiples that seem like they're good to use. 70 is in between 60 and 72, but I can't go over, so that means I can only fit 5 groups of 12 into 70. That would be 60 items. So I'm going to put a 5 up here. 5 times 12 is equal to 60. And I'm going to subtract that and I'll get 10. So 12 doesn't go into 10, which means I have to bring another 0 down. 12 does in fact go into 100. So I have to take a look over here and think, what is in between 100? And I have these 2 groups here. So 100 is in between 96 and 108. 108 is too much, so I can only go into 108 times. Boom. 8 times 12 is 96. When I do that subtraction, I'm gonna end up with a positive 4. Okay, I need to bring down another 0. So I'm gonna bring down that 0. Okay, and I ask myself, how many times can 12 fit into 40? So when I look over here, I wanna go into 40 without going over, and it looks like right here is my answer. 48 is too much, which means I can only fit into 43 times. 3 times 12 is equal to 36. I'm gonna subtract. But now I kind of find myself ending up with the same answer. I got a 4 again. 40 minus 36 is 4. I just did that. If I bring down another 0, I should start to notice a pattern. Okay, I'm asking myself the same question. I just did this, so the answer is going to be 3. Well, 36, I'm just doing the same subtraction. I'm going to end up with 4. This is the pattern. I've kind of proved it enough. So I know that this 3, this is a repeating pattern. Since I proved a repeating pattern, I can say that my fraction 7/12 is equivalent to the decimal 0.583, where only the 3 is repeating.